Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Chris Paul is out there with Harden, and it's Olajuwon in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Clutch. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Bryant, and it's Doncic in at the one. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count. That'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Harden. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And here's Harden for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't go. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here is Paul. Outside Durant. Olajuwon with a screen on LeBron. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Pass to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smith outside. Back to KD. Here's Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Kobe. O'Neal the bounce pass. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Olajuwon with the ball. Defended by Shaq. It's Durant on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 20 feet out. And a nice shot by Bryant.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston. They trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Harden.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
O'Neal against Smith. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Bryant. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one, good. Kobe's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Shoots over James. The shot by KD. No good. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Paul. Pass to Olajuwon. Yep, that one goes.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Now Bryant, guarded by Harden. Here's the teardrop. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Smith. Smith sets the pick for Paul. Took him no time at all on that one.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
Outside, James. Here's Clutch. Scoreless thus far. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job of the screen.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Quickies checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Rockets. Drexler, he's checked in for Smith. Harden outside. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a three. Here's Olajuwon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
James Harden with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5 to the right side. Spins. Ball finds Olajuwon. And here is Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. KD's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Clutch. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe against Harden. Shoots the 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
And it's Houston with another. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from KD. And again, the Lakers no good. Harden dishes to Paul. And they call an illegal screen here.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Lights out, checked in for Clutch. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Now comes in for Kevin Durant. The Rockets leading. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. In the corner, Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets, number one.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Kobe against Harden. From deep, James. Good, and goes to Bryant. James has got 5.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Back to Drexler. Over LeBron. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 16-5 run here. Paul kicks to Drexler. Five to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Throws it up high, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Drexler. No scoring in this one. And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Clutch comes in for Shaq, and it's Johnson in for LeBron. The Rockets also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Şengün. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Paul. Los Angeles on D. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Kobe. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by Yao Ming. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-7 run. Drexler passes to Harden. Now Yao. Now here's Harden. This one for three. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Now, here is McGrady. Still scoreless. Got it. Good job in the low post. McGrady's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Clutch. Good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Harden up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Harden against Johnson. Harden can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Now here's Kobe. Offline with his 3. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Yes! Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. The Lakers trail. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you."
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Yao kicks to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Yao trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clutch. He's covered by Yao. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Now Şengün. Captain coming off the assist from KD. Şengün's got his first 2 points of the night. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to lights out. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Outside, KD. Durant, money from deep.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
That's a floater go. Clutch can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
First one falls for him.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Smith is checked in. And McGrady drops them both. Lakers trail by 3. They set the pick. Outside Worthy. Pass to lights out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Yao Ming. Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And good that time. Doncic has got 8 points.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Back to Yao. And Yao slams it in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
To the middle, here's lights out, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
McGrady against Doncic. From 7. And it's in off the backboard. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Ryan, he's checked in for James Worthy. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to Clutch. Harden against Doncic. Here's Clutch, doubled by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clutch from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Rockets trail. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Kobe. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Here's Clutch, covered by Smith. Doubled by Smith. Here's Cologne. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Durant sends it back. And Harden launches it from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Doncic outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
And so Harden will bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. The tray. Harden with the long-range missile.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Clutch. 7 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Rockets. Paul's checked in. That one is no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Durant against LeBron. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The quickies checked in for Clutch. And a switch here also for Houston. Yao checked in for Durant. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Smith outside. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Lights out passes to Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. A nice shot by the Quick. The Quick's got 7 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harden right side. Screen by Şengün. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Lights out. Count that one. 12 points for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bounce pass from Paul. Şengün kicks to Drexler. Smith on the wing. James covering. Nice shot by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 1.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Paul. Fires from deep. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. With the step back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ryan against Drexler. Paul outside, 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Houston with another.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Doncic passes to Lights out. Power down with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Paul kicks to Şengün. Paul passes to Harden. Lights out grabs the miss. Lights out's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James, and the dunk by James.
We're getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Drexler scanning the floor. And the dunk by Drexler.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Lights out, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it came that lead pass.
The Rocket shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Smith outside. Pass to Drexler. Şengün with a screen on Bryant. A wide open look for Drexler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bryant has the open look. Again, Los Angeles.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Harden outside. Şengün with the screen for Harden. And it's off from three-point range. James finds Doncic. Back to LeBron. And here's Bryant outside. Here's lights out. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the way this thing is going, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the last few possessions.
You know what your killer Kisonekos always says, Ernie? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
What are you even talking about, Shaq?
Ernie, switch your seats with me. I need to get closer to Kenny. What'd you say, Kenny?
I definitely do not want to be in the middle of this. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Lakers.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Rockets trail by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Harden out there with Chris Paul, and it's Olajuwon in at the center. KD can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
To the inside, the kick out to Bryant. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Kobe's got 13.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Smith outside. Houston moving it around. KD can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 8. And here's Bryant outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Durant kicks to Paul. Smith surveying the D, and that one is good. 6 points for him.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Clutch, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Smith. Picked by Olajuwon. Shoots. Smith's shot is good.
attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
And here is LeBron. And a miss there on the triple.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Durant kicks to Smith. Durant against LeBron. 6 to shoot. All up top, guarded by Doncic. And it's Paul missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Clutch. Outside, Kobe. Now here's Shaq. Defended by Paul. Outside, James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Paul in the corner. Harden. At the elbow, Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Durant. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the paint. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Durant inside. Covered by LeBron. And Durant gets it to go.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
They could use a bucket from deep. Bryant. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's KD. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Doncic, no good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
And here's Harden for 3. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Bryant. Lakers leading by 8. Over Harden. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Moment here to check out the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding, checking in at about 24 points per, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
He hits the second from the line.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
Nice move. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. KD dishes to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
The free throw drops for Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Both free throws good from Smith.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
Kobe with a screen on Paul. Pass to Clutch. Inside. Here's Kobe. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets trail by 7. And here is Paul. Guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Smith sets the pick for Durant. Smith outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Doncic, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
On the wing, James buries the 3.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Back to Paul from deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden outside. Pass to Paul. It's stolen by Bryant. LeBron going to work inside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Quickies checked in for the Lakers. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Houston. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Olajuwon outside. KD finds Paul. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Harden. Fires away from outside. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Kobe for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Kobe's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Harden outside. Back to Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Picked by Olajuwon. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Durant.
Well, Durant takes a hard shot and makes it look so easy.
There's the pick. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. Rocket shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, KD. Rocket 6. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Lights out checked in for O'Neal, and it's Johnson in for Bryant. Houston also making some changes. Yao checked in for Olajuwon, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for James Harden. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to James. Stolen by Drexler. Durant drives in. Drexler against James. Now, here is McGrady. Shot clock at 5. And Clutch pulls it down.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston, trailing by 17. McGrady outside. The 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Lights out, Scott. Rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron outside. Pass to Lights out. James, a screen on Yao. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Here's Paul. 1:29 left to play in the 3rd. Yao, the pass to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. And here is McGrady. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. McGrady's got 12 in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Clutch, defended by Durant. Here's Clutch. No good that time. Nice defense from KD. Paul passes to McGrady. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 15. Pass to Clutch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he knocks down the first one. James Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Magic Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Smith is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Durant, picked by Yao. shoots over Worthy. Durant, no good. The Lakers shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clutch, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant. For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 18. Smith kicks to Drexler. Durant in the corner. Got a hand on it. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lights out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kobe. Then there's the quick. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic passes to Kobe. Rejected by Drexler. McGrady outside. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Kobe with it. Launches from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Drexler. Nice D by Kobe. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's lights out.
Who's got ball?
Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McGrady kicks to Drexler. Hesty out. Now here's Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Lakers leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Here's lights out, covered by Smith. And here's Bryant for three. And again, no good by the Lakers. And for Houston, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's McGrady. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Bryant looking it over. Out to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets trail by 16. To the inside. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's lights out. And the rejection by Smith. McGrady outside. Smith sets the pick for McGrady. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Smith. 6 points for Yao.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Doncic passes to lights out. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's lights out, covered by Smith. And the slam by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Yao. Here's Smith. Lights out, grabs the miss. Lights out's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Harden against Doncic. Drexler with the steal. To the middle. Smith kicks to McGrady. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Harden outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Lakers with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Lets it go. Back to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. The 3 ball goes for James Harden.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. O'Neal's check in for Abdul-Jabbar. Clutch comes in for lights out. And it's LeBron in for Kobe. Houston also making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Yao. Kevin Durant comes in for McGrady. And Chris Paul subbed in for James Harden. Paul finds Olajuwon. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Steps back. Clutch the pass to O'Neal. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
The free throw off from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Harden outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Clutch, covered by Smith. Here's Clutch. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 16-point game. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Harden against Kobe. Kobe on the drive. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to James. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Smith with a screen on James.
Pull.
KD against James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
And Durant is just a true hooper. He has never stopped working on his game, and we all know he also watches a ton of basketball games.
Durant nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the left wing. From deep, Bryant. It's rebounded by Paul.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
James looking it over. Here's Clutch, defended by Paul. And down goes the 3.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Ball's knocked loose. Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Puts up the three. Can't get it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Olajuwon inside. O'Neal's there. O'Neal there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Now, Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Olajuwon inside, defended by Shaq. In traffic, lays it home.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Bryant. 5 to shoot. James. The three doesn't go. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Paul. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Lights Out.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And the layup is off. Ball outside. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So, taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lights Out.